everyone, welcome to this video. It's a collaboration. So if you're watching this as a premiere, then I've got something pretty special for you. I don't think anything like this has been done before. So do stick around and watch because it's pretty awesome. So this is a collaboration between myself and Scott the Scenturian, Barry from Sensualize, Linda from the Frag Hag, Tony from Fragdicted, Lizzie from Rose and Jones, Kevin from Mersey Scents, Hilary from The Burrow Nerdy Fragrance Reviews, her friend Chris F, and the infamous Jon Snow, aka Scented Snowdrop, who is over on Instagram. So what's going to happen is each of these wonderful reviewers has done their own take on 7 deadly sins. 7 fragrances for 7 deadly sins. They are all doing it in their own unique way. And once this premiere is finished, you can go and watch the next premiere. There might be a little time gap between the next one because YouTube, I think, only lets you upload them in certain increments. But if you follow the live chat, so if you are watching as a premiere, make sure you've clicked on live chat and we will direct you to the next premiere where you can go and watch the next video and enjoy the live chat function as well. And then it's going to be a domino effect. Every video premieres after the next, and the live chat is where you find out where the next premiere is. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, we're in the live chat and we can explain it all. So all of us reviewers have decided to do this collab. The idea came from Makeup Minx over on Instagram. She got in touch and said she watches my videos and she'd love me to do this 7 deadly sins fragrance tag. And I just had to get my favourite fragrance reviewers on board with this. I do hope you enjoy the collaboration. This is my take on 7 deadly sins, and do watch all of the others for their take. I think it's going to be fun. I have tagged some people, so do check the description box to find out if you are tagged. So number 1 sin is pride. Why am I wearing this dress? Because I've taken pride as gay pride. I've decided to dress as I would if I was going to gay pride, but then I also thought I would parade around like I'm a model full of pride. So the scent that I've chosen for pride is, I haven't got it I'm afraid, but it's Le Lion from Chanel, because a lion is part of a pride if he's got some friends. And also lion, I think, does symbolise pride. I think they're a very proud animal, the hunter-gatherer animal, and Chanel is a very high-end brand that definitely has a lot of pride in its history. Of course, pride as a sin would be extreme self-conceit, loving yourself maybe too much. The way I see it is, if you have too much pride, then perhaps you put your own needs and wants way above other people. I actually think everyone should have a little bit of pride in themselves, but you definitely do see some examples out there of people who maybe have a little too much pride. So I was going to go for Office for Men. Only kidding, no shade, no shade. But I did. I went for Le Lion by Chanel, which is a patchouli resinous fragrance with some vanilla. So it will have quite a strong and rich scent to it, which would almost certainly fit a proud persona. On to the next sin. So the second sin is envy. that wanting what others have, but not with good intent, with a little feeling, an unpleasant feeling that they don't deserve it, but you do. You would take it from them if you could. The fragrance I've chosen for envy is Lune Feline from Atelier des Ors. Lune Feline to me is the kind of fragrance that anyone would envy, not only you smelling like, because it smells so rich and gorgeous, and if you walk past someone, they are going to envy how beautiful you smell. It's resinous and vanillic, it's got a little bit of saffron, and it's absolutely stunning. Loads and loads of depth to this fragrance, long lasting, beautiful, beautiful sillage. But look at the bottle. If you've got that bottle on your shelf and your friend comes around, they will envy you. Who wouldn't envy owning a bottle like that? This bottle brings out sin number one, pride in me, I'm afraid. I am maybe overly proud to have this envious, beautiful bottle in my collection. Sin number three is wrath, anger, strong indignation. These bloody aeroplanes, they drive me mental. It's not fair. Urgh! They actually do, they drive me crazy. My nod to wrath is the red lip. So red, I think, is the colour of anger. And I don't have any red clothes, so I just went for the red lip. We'll wait for this bloody aeroplane to disappear. You see Sweetie down there? Sweetie! Hello. Right, I better be quick. These aeroplanes are coming by every few minutes. It's driving me absolutely insane. The fragrance I've picked for wrath is Over and Over by Lush Perfumery, and this is a very special reason for it being wrath or anger. Not because it particularly smells angry. Let me read you the description, it might make more sense. Over and Over is a portrait of a friend who wasn't a friend. This strikingly tart and zesty perfume smells better than it deserves to. Beneath the juicy top notes, base notes of greed and betrayal simmer, masked by beguiling iris, which lends a thin veneer. Tangy lime, fennel, bergamot and cypress deliver one hell of a kick, while savoury repetitive coriander turn over and over and over again on your skin. Bloody aeroplanes! Stripping back just a little bit of the sweetness, revel in the sharpness of this most agreeable blend. Just don't trust it. That is Over and Over. My description is that it is clean and sharp and fresh and smooth. It doesn't make me angry to smell it. It makes me smell clean. Sin number 4, gluttony. Gluttony would usually refer to food or drink, but it can actually refer to overindulgence of anything. So maybe you overindulge in too much juicy pear. That would also be a sin. The bottle that I've chosen for gluttony, the bottle that has made me so gluttonous, is a juicy pear fragrance. And it is La Belle from Jean Paul Gaultier. The fragrance that started my gluttonous, greedy hunt for all the pear fragrances in the world. The overconsumption, the blind buying of so many different pear fragrances, which culminated in the big squirt, where I ended up spraying every single pear fragrance all over me. But this is the bottle that started it all. In fact, this is not the bottle that started it all. I started off with a smaller bottle, but I was so gluttonous that I had to get a bigger one. I used up all of that bottle very, very quickly, and now I have my big bottle. La Belle smells of a gorgeous, juicy pear. Let's spray it. I can't not spray it. A sweetened, sugarized, juicy pear with thick, sweet vanilla and an addictive, magical potion that makes you want to come back for more and more. It's a sweet and salty element that's a bit woodsy, that just balances the overindulgence of the sugary stuff to make it perfect. Like when you buy sweet and salty popcorn and you buy the big bag and you tell yourself you're only going to have a quarter of the bag because it's a big bag, it's a really big bag, but then you eat everything. You eat every single last piece of popcorn because you are a gluttonous sinner, just like me. My next sin, in case you hadn't already guessed, is lust. Oh yes, lust is a sin. For lust, I've chosen The Lover's Tale, Francesca Bianchi. This is two lovers that haven't seen each other in weeks, if not months, and they are locked in a hotel room, and they are not rushing anything. One of them's wearing rose and jasmine perfume. The other one is warming honey gently to drip over their partner. One of them has on some leather boots and keeps them on throughout the whole time. The room has a dusty quality. This is not a modern room, this is an old room. Baroque textiles everywhere, textures, suede, silk. The Lover's Tale is a long tale, a very sensual tale. The Lover's Tale is so dirty, I rarely wear it out. I have a little spray here. For me, it's all about the suede and the orris. They just create this gorgeous, sensual texture. But this fragrance gently changes throughout the whole wearing, and the whole wearing is a long, long time. Just like those lovers in that room. It's not a quickie at all. It's absolutely stunning. Let me tell you the notes. We've got bergamot, honey, mimosa, jasmine, rose, labdanum, iris butter, sandalwood, musk, castoreum, vetiver, oak moss. It's a complex and extremely rich experience. Oh, what's the time? Oh, midday, 12 o'clock. God, I'm up too early again. I need more sleep. Oh, I've got that stupid video I've agreed to do now. Oh, can't be bothered. Oh, I suppose I could just do this one. So it's number 6, sloth. So I've just chosen the obvious one, sloth from Zoologist. Oh, I suppose I better tell you the notes. God, I don't know why I agreed to do this video. It's so much hassle. Right then, sloth. Top notes of chamomile, acai berry, lavender, violet leaf, marigold, beeswax, anise. God, this is going on. Jatamansi, never heard of that. Jasmine, cumin, hay, myrrh, frankincense, mushroom, oak moss, vanilla and tonka. And then the notes. There's the box. Sloth, see, it's quite a cute little sloth on the front there. Here's the bowl. And it's kind of a sleepy fragrance. It's got all these sleepy notes like the lavender, and it's kind of dark and green and earthy and mossy and outdoorsy, but in this relaxing way. I would try and pick out some notes for you, but I just can't be bothered. Oh, that's it, that would do. Hope that was alright. Night. Oh, sweetie. Finally, I bring you greed. Greed is very similar to gluttony, although gluttony was more focused on food and drink. Greed is the desire to accumulate more and more, whether it be money or something else materialistic. So I have equated that with my desire to keep on purchasing perfumes. Here's a small display of some of my perfumes to give you a sense of the greed that I've shown in accumulating. These are just a few. The rest of my collection is hidden elsewhere. At its maximum, I had about 145 bottles. I'm just now reducing that number. But this is my symbol of greed. There's not one specific perfume I think really showcases greed, just the sheer volume that I have been accumulating. So that concludes the 7 Deadly Sins video. Now, if you're watching this as a premiere, then in the live stream comments, you'll see directions for the next premiere to watch. So go and check out the live comments now if you aren't doing so already, and there'll be another premiere very, very soon on another 7 deadly sins. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I will be tagging some people, and those people will be tagged in the description box. If you're not watching this as a premiere, then all the collaborations will be linked in that description box. So do check out the description box and you'll see all the other YouTubers that are doing this tag, and they'll all be available to watch for you. Everyone is doing their own unique version. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Fuck off, fucking stupid aeroplanes. Really? Who'd live near an airport? Oh, these fucking aeroplanes!